Live from Cleveland, 2K Sports proudly brings you the Cavaliers at Quicken Loans Arena. The Cleveland Cavaliers come into this one following a loss to the 76ers in Philadelphia. And that was a real body blow for them. They got taken apart both offensively and defensively.
Yeah, and the turnovers were a huge factor in that game, guys. You can't give away possessions at this level and expect to win.
And unless you plan on scoring every trip down, Steve, you better not be turning the ball over again and again like they were.
So with Billups on the bench, here's the five for Mike D'Antoni right now. Novak, he's in at point guard. Melo and Amare at the forward slots. Sheldon Williams is out there with Landry Fields. And for the Cavaliers, Baron Davis and Anthony Parker pair up in the backcourt. Antoine Jamison out there with Graham, and it's Erdan in at the five.
And I think the big question going forward for Cleveland was, what's next? How do you move on? Got to be ready to go deep into their bench tonight as well.
You know, looking at Amare's numbers from last year, he had career highs in points per game, and that was even as he was being the focal point of opposing teams' defenses. Not looking good for him so far. 4 straight misses to start the game.
Novak in the starting lineup for the very first time in the NBA.
Well, he's already shown he has a great work ethic, and that's key because he's trying to develop into an everyday player out there.
And Steve, with that work ethic, there's no reason to think that won't happen.
Here is Novak. Right now averaging 7 points a game. 6 on the shot clock, and that one's good, Anthony. Knicks trail by 4. Novak kicks to Fields. Picked up by Davis. Pass to Anthony. Shot to stop the drought. And that one's good.
Tony was coach of the year. The Knicks brought him in to bring some of that winning formula he had in the desert to the Big Apple, and it finally paid off last year.
Here's Stoudemire. From down in the low post, it goes. Regarding the point Steve just made, Clark, just how much of an edge do you think it gives the winner of this game in the rest of the season series?
You know what? It's hard to say. I think it gives them a decent edge, but with 3 games still to be.
Here's Sessions. After Amare Stoudemire's bucket. Pushes up. Sessions, no good.
They are setting the tone here early with their work on the boards.
Yeah, only a moderate advantage here, slight one, but as the game wears on...
29 points for him last game against San Antonio. Here is Novak. Picked up by Davis. Novak dishes to Melo. Gets the three-pointer to fall. No team gaining an edge so far. Davis is out there with Ramon Sessions. Then there's Antoine Jamison. Then it's Semi Erdan, and it's Caspi in at the 3 spot. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now.
Boy, that finish right there was ammonia strong. Well, he took that one to the rack, guys. Oh, I love it.
How could you not? Terrific slam.
But without too much resistance from the deep.
Now here is Davis. Tight defense on him. The jumper from the free throw line is good. Stoudemire backing him down. That's good.
Takes the hit, still finds a way to get it to go.
You know, as tight as this game is, you have to like their chances the way they've been rebounding.
They have a pretty good margin in that department, so they've got to continue to hit the boards hard. It'll pay off for them in the end.
Sessions with it. Right now averaging 15 points a game. Nice shot by Jamison. Back to that Knicks Celtics series, Clark. Boston had to come back in both those first 2 games, and the Knicks certainly made it interesting.
But once it was 2-0, it looked like New York just kind of let its guard down, and the Celtics took advantage.
And here's Anthony from the arc. And again, New York with the triple. Shoots it up. Graham with the rebound. Graham's got 3 rebounds now in this one. The 3 from Anthony. That one goes. Count it.
But no matter how good you are at the other end, if you can't score, you can't win.
Yeah, that's a great point because...
Billups kicks to Anthony. Jacks up a 3. The basket good off the assist from Billups.
Work for a team, and even though the talent looks like it's there to have a good team, it just doesn't work. And for this club, that's exactly what's happened. Another board for them, and they've got a huge advantage in that regard.
Yeah, it's not really a surprise. I mean, rebounding one of the true barometers.
Outside, Davis shoots over Fields, and another miss by Cleveland.
Their offense seems completely out of sync here. They're on the wrong end of a big run.
And then at the other end, it's been the 20-plus games in a row.
Yes.
And, you know, teams were desperately trying not to be the team that ended that losing streak. Question about that.
Tough environment, really was.
Very difficult.
Davis inside. 10 points for him. Good. Davis has got 12.
Guys, he's really shot the ball well. It's definitely not his fault they find themselves trailing in this one.
Novak dishes to Melo. There's the pick. This one for three. And the Knicks hit again from deep. Feeds to Novak. Anthony against Davis. Gets it to go.
It's the HP Halftime Show, and we got a lopsided game out at Quicken Loans Arena. I'm Damon Bruce. Let's get to it. The Knicks are on a tear right now. Call a doctor. They're putting on a clinic. Unbelievable first half. Quite a show being put on by Carmelo Anthony so far. He's got 25 points, been dialed in from downtown so far. And the Cavaliers, they've been struggling a bit. Overall, their effort just hasn't been on the level it needs to be, which is why they're struggling. Antoine Jamison off to a rough start. Right now, I'm not sure if he could hit water if he fell out of a cliche. He's shooting under 20%. And a couple of guys here came to play for their respective teams. We'll try and both keep it going in the third.
Anthony, the pass to Novak. He's picked up by Parker. Back to Anthony. Here's the three. Gets it to go. Anthony's got 28. Here is Novak. Back to Anthony. Nice touch on the shot from close range. Here is Novak. And here are the Knicks. Big run right now going for him, 11-2. Now the dish to Stoudemire. Hits it off the backboard.
Turnovers in this quarter alone.
Balkman dishes to Novak. Picked up by Davis. Novak kicks to Anthony. Over Jamison. And that one's good, Anthony.
In a game like this.
Here is Novak. Takes the three. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
Here, guys, I mean, knocking down those shots with regularity.
Yeah, how about 8 of their last 10 points, guys, coming off that mid-range area jump shot. So, shows you don't have to be at the rim to score.
Brown outside. 6 to shoot. Walker. And the Knicks getting another bucket right there.
Well, you wonder, will the NBA ever go the route of international sports and start putting sponsors' logos on the team jerseys? That would be an enormous...
Jerseys. We've seen that in the WNBA and the D-League. Some people feel it's just a matter of time before we see it in the NBA.
Well, I'm not sure. I mean, part of the territory. I still think you want to try to balance it and do it in good taste. I mean, you think of the classic freeze frame of Jordan dunking with the fast food logo center frame on his jersey. I mean, that might be pushing it a tad too far.
Stoudemire's checked in for Sheldon Williams. Here is Novak. He passes it to Brown. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. The first free throw is good.
Well, you know, I think since the league has added the new hand check rules and allowed zone defenses, the game is really shifting to favor faster players who are able to penetrate and get to the basket. And having a great point guard has never been more important.
Left side, Williams. Novak, the pass to Brown. Working it around now. Just 4 to shoot. Free throw line jump shot. And that one's good by Novak. There's a good screen. Brown down low. Working on Jamison. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line. And he completes the three-point play. And that'll wrap it up for Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke. This is Kevin Harlan, and thanks for tuning in.
Tonight, your first career double-double. Is this something we can expect more of?
I don't know. I'd like to think so. I'm just glad to have been given this opportunity, and if Coach keeps calling my number, I'll be out there doing everything I can to help the team win. Getting a double-double is certainly a big help toward that, so if I can do it again, I definitely will. I'm already looking forward to my next chance.